again, it'd be like.
Well, yeah, it's a playlist, so.
Yeah.
The last one. Reunion camp. Here we go. Oh shit! I've been exposed.
What? What's that rat gif? Hold on.
The rat gif.
I cannot
the
remember
little
last
floaty
time
dude.
I heard the band
Yeah.
Endless Spring perform.
One of my friends linked it to me a
Now
while
there's
ago.
a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
What the hell? Oh, really? I was like, what? Well, I was like, where did I get Ice Storm from?
I'm thinking about linking Austin a new build every day that has cleric and.
There you are. Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you can make
What
a dramatic
is?
entrance,
Oh yeah, I
isn't
forgot
it?
your character looked like that.
Dude, she was so excited to see me.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Starting to
Oh.
wonder if you'd show up.
Oh, sure.
Are you joking? I've been counting down the days.
Honestly,
I
come
can't join
here,
until
will
you take out. Bro, that
It's
better
been
not be a
forever.
thing.
You can't join until what?
You take a long rest.
We're hugging.
Bro. God, can't even
Feel a
join.
little
Calm your
more
tit.
substantial
You're gonna have to
than
start
before.
reload.
Less camping
Probably.
and scrounging off the
Wait
land.
for me
Yeah,
to
I'll
actually
try-
be in the thing to
I'll
queue up the
try
game.
reload. Dude. They added hugging to Baldur's Gate.
Oh my.
Alright, let's see. Can you
I
join
cannot remember
now?
the last time I heard the
The
band
Sims are right,
Endless Spring
ladies and
perform.
gentlemen.
There's a ditty worthy of a knee slap.
When can you come join us?
Nah, I can't join. Maybe go back in the multiplayer screen and like wait for me to join there, and then load in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Main menu. That's so weird. Yo, what if it does that in honor mode? That would be such.
Lame-ish.
Alright, multiplayer. Oh.
Yeah, and then you.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Maybe. Try this.
I think that's actually what it is. Preps.
Well, this seems like new session to me.
Game.
'Cause
Hello.
it's asking me for like difficulties and stuff. Yeah, let's see. Can't join until player takes long rest. Oh no. We've played this entire adventure together, and now in the final moments of the game in our honor mode run, we can't complete the game to get the golden dice. Every time they try to join, it says you can't join. Oh my god.
I'm trying to join right now.
I really feel like this is making a new game. Totally is.
Yep.
Here, I think. reset. Yes. So I think dealing with this as well, seen a quote fix where you can reload a much older save, have the host send an invite, then reload to the most recent save you want. But just like you, some people are in honor mode and obviously cannot do that.
We could do it on this one though.
Yeah, we can. It could be a controller issue. where it's
Yeah,
trying
we
to
just
force
can't.
split
We just
screens.
can't quit out after like. Oh, we're gonna go to the epilogue later. No.
Yeah.
No.
Over here, so we'll just like down here.
Right when I'm about to get my cheeks clapped by Oren.
So,
The Netherstones, the throne.
a moving pool beneath the city. You are right. Then
Multiplayer invite. Fire. Load. Reunion camp.
I think you did it too quick.
Oh, did it say like you failed or something?
I can't
Yeah.
remember
It's
the
like we're
last
still
time I
loading.
heard
Try
the
again later.
ballad of the endless spring
I'll try it again.
Now there's a ditty worthy of a
You
niece
probably have to
lap.
like wait for me to completely load in. Yup. It's still saying a long rest shit.
Brother. Okay, hold on. Let me pick this one.
Comfort.
Okay. There is a fix for honor mode in case it happens. Basically, you have like a dummy game that you just have like, you know, made. You invite your friend to that one, they make a character, and then now that they're in your lobby, you just load the honor mode save.
I can load it. Yeah. Finally. No more being edged and gatekept.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Rounding off the land. I've slept under the stars long enough for one lifetime, true.
I'm not entirely sure I'd agree. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far from where I live now. Every now and again, I'll spend the night there. For old time's sake. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
The feeling's mutual.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. I found a little cottage. Abandoned, half ruined. There's a lot of such places to be found thanks to the Absolute's armies. I've been making it my own. It's harder work than I'd expected, actually. I'll never take vegetables for granted after all the effort it's taken to grow a few, but still, it's mine. Well, mine and the lodger's. 4 dogs, 8 cats, 9 chickens, 6 pigeons, 4 sheep, a milk cow named Daphne, a squirrel who's far too clever for her own good, and a wolf cub I found orphaned in some woods. I've had to do far worse things with my hands. Trust me. This is no burden at all. I don't think I've ever slept more soundly than I have with my menagerie of beasts for company. Just don't tell Halcyon that, or he'll want an invitation. Healing. Learning to live again. It's hard to think of all that was robbed from them, but they're intent on making every day count for double. My mother's mind still drifts every now and again, but she has more good days than not so good days. She taught me her recipe for apple and plum pie, and when I tasted it, I actually remembered it from when I was a little girl. Some things can't be taken from you, it seems. Father's making himself useful, helping me fix up the cottage and caring for the animals. You should see the amount I have now. He's been waiting years for this. Now he can't stop smiling. Sorry, I'm rambling. Family life and pastry recipes probably aren't the most interesting topics for such a historic reunion. As am I. And no small bit surprised, also. Part of me is afraid I'll wake up from the dream and find myself back in the wilds, or worse, at the cloister. But no, it's real. Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. Well, you needn't count me amongst the panicky. I know what you did for all of us. And I'll never forget it. Coming from me, that's saying something. Hopefully, these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Getting a group of friends to regularly agree to a time and place can prove challenging.
So damn true.
Yes?
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars. Oh, before you go, How does a red dragon plan their day? They don't. They just wing it. Sorry. My father's got years of terrible jokes stocked up that he
Shadowheart's
never got to
telling
tell
dad
me when I
jokes
was
now?
younger, but lucky for
Bruh.
him, I've never heard them. And seemingly, I am easily amused.
He said, sorry, my father's got years of terrible jokes stocked up that he never got to tell me when I was younger, but lucky for him, I never heard them, and seemingly I'm easily amused.
Bruh.
I know. I would have been an open book to you in no time. But don't pretend you didn't like the mystery.
I don't know.
Go
Yeah,
on.
I don't have my
You've got
inventory
mingling to
items
do.
on me anymore.
I'll
So I can't
work
like
on my
speak to the
punchlines some more.
owlbear.
Hello again.
Painful, to say the least.
Beautiful.
Never wanted the easy
A
path.
beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
Never wanted the easy path.
So, here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors. We could have ruled these realms as gods. Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain? You may be right, but I cannot help but wish we had tried. That is in the past, though. Regrets are of little value, unless they are fuel for future victories. Few mortals have stood against gods and monsters as we have, and lived to tell the tale. We can write our own stories now, and leave our mark on these realms. I feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Oh, I can eat a beholder. What's cooking?
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited. I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants.
No doubt about it. Engines
I
cooking
must be
hotter
careful
here.
to not overindulge tonight,
Hello
lest I
again.
lose control and slip into bear form.
Stunning.
Well, look who it is. At least I assume it's you in there. You squids all basically look the same. So, tell me, what have you been doing since this, travesty? Really? Really? gods. People will accept anything. Of course. I've tried to taste everything this world has to offer. It has been a joy. I've been rediscovering what it means to be alive. More or less. Cazador's mansion has become my palace, and played host to every kind of banquet and soiree and masquerade imaginable. And of course, has seen its fair share of hedonism, clandestine deals, and the occasional disappearance. Whatever it takes to build up my influence over those who matter. I'm spinning my web. Power grows slowly, but I have nothing but time now. Rather wonderfully, actually. I've been making all sorts of new friends. They're the kind of friends that would see me burn the first chance they get. But that's all in the nature of the game, isn't it? But the important thing is I am doing wonderfully. Finally having a life that's worth living. And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking. You see, this is why I always liked you. You can see the big picture. What needs to be done. I did miss you, you know. There is a sense of loneliness that comes with power. We did share a wonderful adventure, you and I. A pity to see it end in some ways. But we have great new lives stretching out before us. And great new adventures to go on. I will never forget the time we spent together, though. And I know you'll never forget me. Until next time, darling.
At least I have my parents to take care of the animals. I'd never have made it in time with them in tow.
Oh, listen to the
Perhaps I
conversation. You
should
said
stretch
God,
my
Gil.
wings again. Who knows what people are gossiping about?
I expect that.
I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First,
He's the
I
silver
retrieved the
serpent.
crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of
looks like it.
precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area. I don't recall saying that I'd given up. I can say this much for now. Mystra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or so, and by then my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and Rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning. I thought you would be. Now, divine as my company undoubtedly is, I have an eternity to catch up with you. A luxury few others at this party possess. Don't let me deprive them of your company, or mine, for that matter. It's not every day a newborn god shows up to the reunion.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
Oh, okay. Whenever you're done, we talk to Withers.
Mm-hmm.
He has the dialogue option.
I'm not gonna talk to some of them.
If I had to do it
Yeah, I just
all
talked to
over
him if I
again,
wanted to.
and I'd rather not, to be clear. I can't imagine not having you at my side. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself. I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty
That
was
took
the
me a
correct
minute of
answer
talking to
to
everyone,
crisis.
but
With
that
a few
I've
exceptions.
like figured out who
Father's
my
pardon
party would
every
be if I
last
didn't create a
fist.
character.
If my forgiveness not be tears will,
Be like
so be it. I shall forgive them
Gale,
all the same.
Lae'zel,
His
Will,
words,
and Carlark.
not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yes. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
I don't have ears, bro.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Yeah, but Lazel had a kid.
Oh yeah?
What was his name? Zan?
Zan.
Nah, it was something. It was Xan, but I forget how she pronounced it.
The dead three. Thy face is gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Wither's absolutely spitting on the gods.
You don't like know who he is, but he has to be a god or something.
He is. He
Okay.
apparently, I think if you played the older Baldur's Gate games, you can kind of like, oh, but he is the scribe of the dead. He's he's literally the oh, Yergel. Who it is. Like if you fail a perception check, the statue outside of his sarcophagus, someone will go, "Oh, Yergel, the scribe of the dead." Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's him.
Okay.
I believe. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Withers. Yeah, he is Yergel.
Mm-hmm.
There's a book in one of the tombs in the graveyard in Act 3 where it says something along the lines of Yergel took the form of a being named what?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really care, but I'll be a paladin. But I just need to look up like the best one that I can do, honestly.
Yeah. Hey. Oh. Oh, did she just eat?
But it's like I said, if we can convince so and so to alter their class a little bit, we could have like another CC along with the healer.
Yes. Oh. Baby girl. Oh. He just farted. She leaned forward and
I
farted
heard
in my
that.
hand. Fire heard it.
That was pretty loud.
She just like, like well, she grunted and
Bro.
farted at the same time. She was like,
Sorry, Pops. I gotta fart you in.
oh, 1 sec. That concludes the Baldur's Gate adventure. Honor mode coming soon at TM. I will be returning to the scheduled programming of whatever game I'm playing at the time, which should be Dark Souls, so I can finish this. And then probably Space Marines at some point if my computer doesn't get fried while I try to stream. So, yeah, with that, thanks for watching. And the entire playlist will be fully uploaded sometime tomorrow once I finish it. So, yeah, that's all for now.